Good morning. My name is Richard Brailsford. I have been a member of this church since 1996, and I went on my first mission trip with this church in 1998. That year, the project was in Belize. It was construction. The team worshiped together. We sang hymns together. We built relationships together, and I was hooked. And I've been back on mission trips for this church every year since. The ministry of our church has evolved quite a bit since 1998, including 10 trips a year instead of one, including 2 continents instead of just one, and also including the creation of a nonprofit called Agua Viva Serves, which was formed by members of this church and is run today by members of this church. The mission of Agua Viva Serves is to drill deep water wells in Costa Rica. We access the aquifer, we bring clean water up to the surface, we pipe it into schools, to communities, to churches, to homes. And as of today, as I speak, Agua Viva Serves has 80 wells in operation, bringing this clean water to over 5,000 people. It's a phenomenal ministry. So why was I hooked in 1998, and what drives me to go back every year? The best way to answer that is to describe a trip I took, a mission trip in 2017 with this church. The project was to drill a well at an elementary school in the middle of the wilderness, in the middle of nowhere. This is a one-room schoolhouse with 1 teacher, 7 students, 5 boys, and 2 girls. That week had challenges, and we weren't sure we were going to be able to get the well drilled, but suddenly we hit the aquifer, we brought water up. We were able to pipe that water into the small kitchen in the school, the bathroom, and all the outside faucets. So we had a huge success. The very next day, one of the young students came up to me and asked me if he could read a letter, this letter, that he had written. He wanted to read it to the team. And I said, absolutely, we can read that letter that night. So at the end of the day, as we were packing up, we had a little gathering. We got the team together. We got the students together. Most of their families were there, their parents and some neighbors, and the teacher was there. And the little boy read his letter. The letter basically said, thank you for bringing clean water to our little school. We never, in our wildest hopes, thought that this would be possible. And we're grateful, and we will never forget you. That was a huge moment for me and for the team. It was very emotional, and that's why I go back every year. When I see the gratitude in the hearts and in the eyes of those we serve, it makes my own heart swell. I have a flame burning inside of me that I cannot put out. And so I realize that mission trips are more than just brick and mortar. It's about building relationships like this one. It's about a faith journey. And my faith journey has gotten stronger every year I've gone back. So my challenge to all of us today is we all want to live the gospel, right? Wouldn't it be amazing if we could experience the gospel while we live it? What a faith journey that would be. It's a life changer. Thank you for listening.